It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on EA Sports.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
From the 29, Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. They'll set up to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Sly on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's got room at the 30, and this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. He completes it to Beckham. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give for Taylor running right side. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Looking to throw. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll look to throw again. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Touchdown! Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 60. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his left. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Not to take him for granted, but it was business as usual for Terry McLaurin, up over 1,000 yards for the 2nd straight year. Now he gets to work with Carson Wentz in Washington, and maybe the best receiver Wentz has had to throw to in his entire 7-year career. That connection yields a 1st down with that throw.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he's... And this is caught inside the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Taylor will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Here's Taylor again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year, and they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense back out there. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Being chased out left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Wentz. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. The 40. The 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The big boy earning his his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Wentz. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Yards on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf. As the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime after 8. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
A carry now for McKissick. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Quick slant complete to OBJ.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from going up by 40.
They'll look to throw here. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Wentz
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Back to throw here.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham! A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wentz. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And some room to run now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Wentz.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Wentz to throw. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now Wentz on third down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that.
And it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the... Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off. As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Wentz now to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second.
I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo notes are I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money. Get some money.